Play surges forward. Possibility!
FIFA 2001 is the game we are playing on this week's Retro Football. And Dave is back! At last, Dave, where have you been?
Oh, mate, I could go into detail, but I don't want to bore the viewers. I'm back on the CM. It's FIFA 2001 PS2. Here we go. Let's go.
So, this game is a FIFA I've played, Dave has played. It's actually the first game I remember my brother buying on the PS2 around launch. We're going way back here, guys. Look at this intro.
Wow. And also, some Moby as the soundtrack.
Yes, which I will have to mute, guys, so you probably can't hear Moby when I do my post-editing, just because YouTube is very strict with stuff like that. Anyway, FIFA 2001, PS2. It was a game you could buy, like I've already said, at launch with the PS2. The PlayStation 2, one of the finest gaming consoles the world has ever seen.
Absolutely.
This is me on the game controller here on the old pad. I'm actually using the Series X controller, guys. We're using emulator software, PCS. Dave, what is it?
PCSX2.
So, guys, here are your game modes. No career mode. Oh, no, season is career mode, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Not as in-depth as the career modes that we'd come accustomed to later on, of course. It was much more bare bones.
Let's just do a friendly. We want to see what the gameplay is about in this. I remember this game. I'm not going to spoil it, guys. You'll see. What I think of this. So, can we be on the same team? I don't think we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay, let's play as our side then, Man United. The old FA Premier League logo there, guys. We will keep this a Premier League fixture, and we will play against... I'm going to close my eyes here. I am actually closing my eyes, guys, and I will start now. Ipswich Town! Have we got a 9-0 on? Oh, yes, look at that. So Dave and I will be playing co-op against the mighty John Walk's Ipswich Town. John Walk was the oldest player to ever play Premier League football, I think I'm right in saying that. I think he was 82 years old.
Isn't this George Burley's Ipswich team?
I think it was. I think it was
George Burley.
Ipswich, yeah.
Here we go, then.
Oh, look at that. That was a good Man United side. Very, very good. So, guys, basically, we're using an upscaler here. We haven't gone crazy, but we have got some 1080p going on, so it's going to look better than it did back in the day natively on a PlayStation 2, if that makes sense.
It's going to look a lot better. Yeah, quite a bit better, in fact. Here we go.
Look at this. I think we're going to be changing cameras, aren't we?
We will in 1 second. There we go.
Where am I going, mate?
Cameras.
There
That's
you go.
it. Yeah, and you can zoom it in or out, whichever. In fact, you've got adjustment sliders there. Tower looks quite good.
I used to use this. Tower.
Yeah. Tower looks good.
All the way up. Look at this, man. Some things never change. Zoomed all the way out.
All the way out. Yeah. That's a cracking looking camera. Then just go up to tower and press start, I think you have to do. Go up to tower and press start. Or A or X or whatever. Yeah,
start.
There you go.
It was start, yeah. Okay, guys. Are you ready for FIFA 2001? This is the future right here. Can you see that advertisement before we kick this off? I know you guys are going crazy. Like, Mike, just hurry up. What are you doing? Look at that. That
Sure
advertisement. For men. Sure for men.
Yeah, I can see that. Good old EA getting their sponsors in. And here we are. I've got the red icon
That's you.
underneath me. Yeah. Mike Scholes.
That's
me. As we speak, yeah. Oh, I've just given the... Oh, no, I haven't given it away. I thought I'd given it away then. Beckham.
So, as I was saying, guys, earlier, my issue with this game was far too many goals every match. I got to stop doing that silly little flick. There we go.
Yeah,
there was far too many goals. What am I doing? Right, okay, I know why. It's because I'm using the shoulder buttons.
Yes.
And I'm doing tricks rather than sprinting with the ball there, was what I tried to do. I'm changing tactics. Look at that. What's going on there?
Okay.
And
then Jim Magilton has just intercepted it. Oh. How did I get away with that?
Mate, what are you using for change player and stuff? Because I'm just
or cross, or in your case it would be A. Yeah.
I'm using like the shoulders all the time and doing crazy stuff here.
This is FIFA before they decided to use L1 to change player.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's shoot circle?
Circle, yeah, I think, on this game. Oh, he's gone out wide for a cross. He's going to try and put a cross in, is he? Oh, no, he's kept going.
There you go.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
Oh! Yeah. This game I didn't like, guys. I used to score far too many goals. The CPU used to score far too many goals. Like, matches used to end like 11-10 and that kind of thing. Oh, foul.
Now, one of the reasons for that is, by default, the game difficulty is set to amateur, because I had exactly the same experience as you back in the day. So I think you may have to press start for me, because it's not letting me do anything.
Can't we go higher than world class?
No,
Oh, no, we
world
can't.
class is the option. Press start if it
Let's, for lols, put strictness at the top. See what happens.
Here we go.
Okay.
So, for most of us,
yeah.
just a bit of trivia for you. For most of us, this is the first FIFA game on PS2, so a next-gen FIFA game. But it actually isn't the first FIFA game on PS2 if you were from Japan.
Okay.
Because
okay.
they had a game. They had a game called, I think it was called FIFA World Championship Soccer, that was released before this.
Interesting. What was that like?
It was a bit like FIFA 2000 on the PS1, but graphically it looked like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because graphically, I think this was okay back in the day. I mean, obviously, guys, like I've already said, this looks much nicer now.
Yeah.
Because we're using scalers and some tricks, basically. But yeah, it looked decent. I mean, it was the PS2. It was new. You could play DVDs on the PS2.
Yes,
that's what blew my mind. I bought From Dusk Till Dawn DVD. It cost like 25 quid in Asda for a DVD.
Amazing.
But I had DVDs in my bedroom. I was blown away. But this game, man, it got boring quickly for me. Very, very boring. Very, very quickly. And playing it now, I'm just like, yeah, this isn't very good.
Yeah, I completely agree. Now, back in the day, again, a good friend of mine who picked up a PS2 early on, this was one of the first games he had. And I can remember we played it for about not even 2 minutes. And I said, I don't like this. And I told him to turn it off. With all due respect, I said, look, this is awful. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's... I've done it again. We're always at the beans.
Oh, and it was just as well I did that, because they would have scored a tap into an empty net.
Yeah. My issue with it, and which a lot of FIFA's had this issue or this problem, the ball is stuck to your feet. It's like glue.
Yeah, it is. Always injured me.
Always injured.
But the referee strictness didn't work for us then, did it?
No, that's strange.
Oh,
He's injured Giggsy.
Giggsy. Yeah, and basically I said to the friend of mine, let's go back to ISS Pro Evolution, which was a game we started playing not long before this, because the PS2 was backwards compatible. That's another thing to say about it.
Yeah. That's what happened with me, mate. I mean, I didn't own the PS2 at launch. It took a while for me to get my hands on it. Like I've already said at the top of this video, my brother bought it around launch. So I was like, Matt, let's get Pro Evo back into the PS2. Oh, and back in the PlayStation, rather, because it was still a better game. Even the PS1 version of Pro Evo was better than this.
It was, completely agree. This game, for me, gameplay-wise, was very, very shallow. And as you said, you scored lots and lots of goals. And it just felt lifeless. It felt flat and lifeless. And the ball physics...
Yeah, it does.
Dreadful, as you said just a minute ago.
Although, I'm not finding it as easy as I did before, mate. Like, scoring goals and this. Obviously, it's 0-0. By now, as a kid, I would have scored a few. But I think it's because I'm just bloody hitting those shoulder buttons too much. Because, obviously, we all use them in modern football games. But Giggs is still injured. We're leaving him on because we're like, yeah, whatever, Giggs.
Yeah, you'll shake it off, mate. He's broke your leg, but you'll shake it off. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I just got away with a foul as well. That was a... Referee strictness means nothing in this game.
No, it doesn't. That slider achieves nothing. That same move every time, man.
Yeah.
Across the header from like the halfway line. Every time.
That's where the
over
halfway line goal.
Bartez's egghead.
That's where the FIFA halfway line goal came from that we saw in some of the later ones.
Let me take Giggs off.
Yeah.
Because he's struggling out there and it's making me feel a bit nauseous. Left wing. Who have we got here for the little left wing? Oh, okay.
Go for
I'll
Solskjaer.
put Mark Bosnich out there. There we go. Right.
It's gone for Mark Bosnich. Well, an injured Ryan Giggs versus a fully fit Mark Bosnich.
Yeah, I think I'd rather an injured Ryan Giggs. But
So would
it's
I.
not going to make much difference because the player individuality in this game is non-existent, guys. Every player feels very, very, very similar.
Yeah, it does. The
On the
stats don't
ball.
really do much, do they? Completely agree. That didn't come for quite a while with FIFA.
We've got to score a goal in this. We've
Got to
got
try.
to watch through ball.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Which shoulder button were you pressing to jump up in the air? Oh, he's got a red. He's been sent off.
Who's off, though? He's not happy about it.
Number 3 for Ipswich back then. Trying to remember who it would have been. Not Jamie Clapham.
Why was Giggs doing that weird thing then?
It was Jamie
Yes, you're
Clapham.
spot on. It was Jamie Clapham.
I just took a guess. I just took a complete guess.
Oh, he's
go
on.
Go on. Oh, he saved it.
He was going to have a hard time with less players in front of him.
Hey, it was Mark Lawrenson piping up there in the background.
Yeah, as he did. He was in these FIFA games. And then, of course, we got Ali McCoist a little bit later on as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I preferred Andy McCoy, I gotta say.
So did I. Oh,
Oh, he's done a little
is
pirouette. Here we
it?
go.
It's a goal.
Oh, I mean, look at that. Look at the physics.
Look at how peed off Beckham looks, if that's Beckham.
Look at how bad that goal looks, though. How just like my main issue with this game. Well, it's not my main issue. I've got several issues, but one of my main issues with it is the pace of it's actually decent. It's quite slow, and it's like, yeah, this is okay. But the ball doesn't move at the right pace. The ball flies around at an
does.
unrealistic pace. It looks all over the shop, this game does.
It does, yeah. You play a pass and it flies across the screen like you've absolutely belted it. And the same with the shot. The shot there looked way too powerful and too fast for the camera, didn't it? For their goal.
Yeah, it did. You're spot on. Right, I got to get into positions for you. It's X, is it to change player?
Yes, it would be for your A. It'll be your A button on your Series X controller. I'm just trying to get the ball as well, which has not proven to be very easy.
That was quite interesting as well. Something I've never really picked up on before is you could change the difficulty in the match.
Yeah, exactly.
Most odd.
Because nowadays you have to do it before the game kicks off, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then it locks it in, which I'm rightly so.
Yeah, I think so as well. I don't like changing difficulty mid-game. I don't see the point. Not in terms
It's
of
like,
football
I'm
games.
losing 3-0. Yeah, I'm losing 3-0. I'll put it down to amateur. What's the point in buying a football game then? Oh, what am I doing, man?
Might
I
as well
really
play-
want to know what through ball is.
You might as well play FIFA Jam. I'm trying to figure it out too. Because it's I'm sure it's one of the shoulder buttons. Because triangle sprint, crosses pass.
Oh, here we
circle-
go again. Here we go again.
Oh,
It's the same. It's the same.
And it's
type of
Holland.
goal. It's Matt Holland.
Yeah,
Is it Matt Holland? I think
yeah,
it was.
He went to Charlton after this, I think.
Played for the Republic of Ireland. Has never even been there.
Yeah, here we go.
Look at this though.
Yeah, it's
That's
too
woeful.
fast.
I'm gonna quickly, mate. I hopefully we can do it together.
Yeah.
Show the viewers what career mode is like on this.
Yeah, season mode. Yes, we can do it together because I can be the second player. It will let me do that.
So, guys, this later became manager mode, and obviously now it's called career mode.
Yeah.
We'll do a different country, guys, just to mix this up a bit. We'll do Spain, and we'll go Valencia.
Yeah, it's a decent team.
Okay.
Yeah. European Champions Cup. Okay, so they've got. Ooh.
Oh, knockout. Yeah, so that would make sense because some teams have a two-legged pre-season Champions League qualifier before the season starts, don't they?
Yes, they do. And there you go. I can move myself across to your team. So this is like a. Is this like a pre-qualification or something like that?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about the Valencia side of 2001. Was it Rafa Benitez's Valencia? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Was that just before Benitez?
I'm not sure. They got John Carew up front. I used to like him. Went to
He was
Roma.
good. Yeah,
Also
he was good.
played in the Premier League. Was it West Ham?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. That's right.
Yeah, played for Villa. I remember John Carew because I thought he was decent. He was Norwegian, I think.
He was Norwegian, yeah. Look at the player models. They're woeful. Their faces aren't too bad, but the models, the actual physical, their bodies look just weird.
They look awful, don't they? They look like well, I don't know what to say, chunky wrestler weirdness. It's just looks strange.
Yeah, and that was a thing in FIFA for years. It took them years to get that right. Oh, we got to do the camera again.
Yeah, that looks woeful. We're changing it. Oh my god! So we have to go. Okay, there you go. So it's kept your settings, but we have to change the camera. There we go. Cross it.
There we go, guys. It's a career mode. There's no messing about though. It's straight in. It may as well be an exhibition again because there's no like. These are your objectives. This is what your board of directors want from you as a manager.
No.
There's just none of that at all. It's very, very, very basic.
Basically, your objective is play matches. There we go. It's L1,
Yeah.
L1 for me, I think is through ball. Because I pressed L1 and he played a ball across the ground then. Yeah, it is.
That's interesting. Okay.
I think it is. I think it's L1.
Yes, it is. It is. Here we go. We're on fire now, guys. We're going to score hatfuls.
Oh, almost put you straight in then. Oh my! How did I get away with that? Hey!
I've got a player for Valencia in midfield. Looks like Colin Hendry. It's not him, obviously.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. Where can I go with this? There's loads of space. Let's try and play you in.
Yeah.
Hey! There it is. Put the cross in. Go on, son. Go on. Oh, almost. Crosses feel automated as well.
I remember scoring way too many overhead kicks in this game.
Yeah.
Way too many.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to do, wasn't it? If you got the cross just right, it would be an easy overhead. You just had to tap the shot button and they did the overhead kick.
Yeah, spot on. There we go. Right, he's off. He's offside. He's offside. He isn't.
No, he's not.
Go on.
Oh! I was about to pull the trigger, mate, and I got the ball taken straight off my feet. Oh, it's easy to win the ball back, though. You just keep tapping circle when you're stood near someone.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go, like
exactly
that.
that.
That's a lovely ball. Oh, look at this.
That's
Great
nice.
play. Oh, good save.
Mark Lawrence. The what I think with EA around this era of football gaming, they were trying to be too clever with everything rather than keep it simple.
Yeah,
because
completely agree.
This is just a clunky mess. This game. Oh,
hey!
Should have passed.
It's clunky, but it's the pacing of things like you say, like the ball is off, completely off. It's strange. It's a strange game. I don't think it's
very strange game.
I don't think it's as bad as I thought back in the day. I hated this back in the day. It's not that bad a game, to be honest.
Yeah. I was just going to say the same. I don't hate it like I did.
No, it's not
It's still a sort of 6 out of 10 game. But when I was a kid, I think it's just because I played so much Pro Evo on the PS1. That's all it was.
Yeah, same as, which, that's a high standard to try and get anywhere near. But for me, these FIFA games always felt arcadey, whereas the PES games didn't, or the ISS games didn't.
This still feels arcadey to me. The way I can get the ball with any player, it's glued to his feet like it's not a separate entity.
Yeah.
And I can just run around with it like a loon.
Yeah, like that. Like I just did a shuffle then and ran straight past somebody, which was ridiculous. You wouldn't be able to do that. Not unless you're Lionel Messi in his heyday.
No, I agree. Although I am finding this quite challenging, but it's because of the controls, man. Yeah. I'm going to blame the controls, guys. It's always my fallback in these retro football videos. There we go. Go up.
There he goes.
John Carew
got the header.
There we go. Through ball.
I've got to
save
it. Go for goal. Go for goal. Go for goal. Oh, good save. There's Colin
Hendry. Look at that mop of hair.
Hendry taking the corner. Is that Mendieta? That's Mendieta.
Oh, that's supposed to be Mendieta. Oh, yeah, guys can Mendieta. He'd be really offended, wouldn't he, if he saw his player model in FIFA? Because his hair was nothing like that.
He'd be suing EA for misrepresentation, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly won the ball. But yeah, not too bad, this one. I think this is definitely...
I've played worse, haven't we, on the channel, mate? On the series. We've played a lot worse. But yeah, guys, that's FIFA 2001. Apologies for the lack of goals from us after saying it was very easy to score. We got to get used to this. Me and Dave are going to probably go away and play a lot of this, actually, now. This will be our football game for the next few years, I reckon. But look up for more stuff coming to the channel, guys. We'll speak to you all soon. Take care.
Gonzalez.
I thought I'd score us a goal to flourish it, to finish it with a flourish, and I couldn't do it.